radio. I'm on my way to meeting you. We're gonna get some coffee together. And then today's kind of a full roster day. We've got first round of athlete check-ins later on today. And then after that, I have my own workout and it'll be fun. So I'm gonna take you along with, and I'm gonna try to put this together in a whole video because the last YouTube video I uploaded was just a voiceover and a quick couple clips of me working out. So I'm gonna try the vlog style and see how editing the audio and piecing these kinds of clips together works out. So also, can I just say, this is a bit nerve-wracking for me because one, it's raining, which I love, but this is my husband's truck and it is a big boy, big truck. It's a Chevy Silverado, which I know probably to you guys doesn't seem like that big of a truck, but I drive on average a very small 2014 BMW. So wish me luck. Not only did I drive here just fine, I parked it just fine too, which is even better. This was only a 6-minute drive from the apartment, which is really nice. This is a lovely little coffee shop. It's called Magnolia Coffee Company. And one, great coffee. The place is adorable, like within itself. It's the Danishes that bring me here. Let's be real. That being said, the drive here, I took a little clip of that beforehand, is one of the reasons I love this state so much. Everything is just so green and lush and beautiful, and it's unreal. Coming from Southern California, this is a very rare occurrence, and obviously in Washington, it's quite regular. And I think for some individuals, it can be considered depressing, but I love it. It's cold, it's rainy, it's basically fall 24/7. It's amazing. I also love where we're located in Washington because everything, it's like a 6-minute drive. Something is far away from us if it's like a 12-minute drive, which is insane because where we are originally from in California, anything close that was not that bad was like 20 to 30 minutes away. So this is absolutely divine. It's really weird to get used to like getting anywhere on time. I'm always incredibly early because everything's close, and I always account for traffic, which out here where we are, at least, there isn't any. There's hardly any traffic. There's just these really cute little roundabouts. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbering. I'm gonna go enjoy this friend date, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later. Y'all, that went so amazingly. This human is such a sweet individual. I've only hung out with her one other occasion at the gym. She's also a fellow bodybuilder. It is really hard for me to make friends. I can make acquaintances. I'm very personable, but I'm not very good at hanging out with people outside of like social areas like Earth. So to go and hang out with someone intentionally, like schedule a friend date and go somewhere and hang out, it's kind of hard for me to do. And so well worth it. She's such an incredible person. So she loves to bake, which I feel like I have this luck. A lot of the friends I make like to bake, which lucky me. She brought me her own baked goods, and some of them are like from family tradition for the holidays. I feel so blessed, and I know that may sound extreme for the circumstance, but you know, how today has gone has been very pivotal for my mental health. It's been very helpful to have another person that you can get kind of deep with and talk about human things with on a personal level. And then for them to just be a very good person and give gifts and just, it feels very good. It feels very blessed. It's the only way I can think about it. It's also a beautiful rainy day. The sky's stunning. The coffee shop was adorable. I'm counting my lucky stars right now. Thank you, universe. I'm also gonna smash these now, and I can't do that on camera. Hello, friends. I have a walking stick for the GoPro now, thanks to David, my husband, if you're wondering who that is. I am currently taking Potato, our pit bull greyhound mix, on one of his many walks for the day. It's nice and rainy and cold outside. I might have to flip this around and show you guys the sky because it looks mad pretty. Super, super cool. Super cool. We live in an apartment complex, but the neighborhood's very interesting. It's very pretty. It's covered in trees and these like plots of land that look like, spinning. They look like they were going to develop more apartments here, but then didn't. So now it's just abandoned, open lots of land that have sidewalks and dedicated road signs. It's kind of cool. And it's all overgrown with moss and lichen covered trees, which I'm going to show you right now, because look at these bad boys. They're basically fuzzy. Sorry, that's Potato. If you're wondering, our pit bull, well, there's his butthole, but that's Potato. I figured it might be kind of interesting to go over my walks with him. One, because I do a lot of internal dialoguing when I walk with him. It's like my me time, if you will. And eventually I'll have some cool points and thoughts to rant about. But as of right now, I have a very specific schedule and set of routes with Potato. That's his actual name. Because he is quite reactive. He is a rescue. He's very playful right now. We've done some work together on how to be social if other dogs are like a distance away or walking across the street. And he does about like 70-30. 70% of the time he's awesome and listens. 30% of the time he's not happy about it. So I take him on very distinct walks, but I do other things too, teaching him certain tricks, taking him to the tennis court and doing off-leash stuff to help with his reactivity. And one of those things is a lot of movement, getting a lot of energy out, multiple walks a day. So he basically is always high energy like that. He's just like always pacing ahead. We've done a lot of leash training, and he knows there's certain blocks I take him on where I'm not strict with his leash training, so he's not always doing business, because that would frustrate me too if I was a dog on a leash. And then there are times where he is short leash trained. It's mainly more in the neighborhood. A lot of people out here, which I love, it's great for them, but it sucks for me. A lot of people out here use trails and recreational areas for their dogs off leash. And that's not really a problem per se, but he's just not friendly, especially if he's run up on. So it would worry me that their dog would be friendly and he's not. And I don't like to muzzle him if I don't have to, because if he needs to defend himself or breathe, I'd like him to be able to do that. Wow! Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see that sky right there. ADHD kicking full blown in. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I didn't get very far. That is one of the many things I love about living out here in Washington, is it's just so whimsical all the time. Everything is like, I guess I should specify, where we live in Washington is a lot like that. It's like Fern Gully, a magical little fairyland everywhere. Everything's covered in moss and lichens and vibrant and green, and there's mushrooms everywhere, and there's just a lot of life, and it's just so magnificent. And because of the environment, I feel like things change a lot, like the sky settings, the sunsets, the sunrises. It's just so wickedly cool. I'm very appreciative of it. If you couldn't tell, I put a lot of emphasis behind small things. But that matters, because we're originally from Southern California. If I ever am out of frame, I am so sorry. This is my literal first ever vlog, and I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing my best. We are from Southern California, and specifically where we're from in Southern California, I think a lot of people misconstrued and think that it's like beaches and inner city and fun things to do all the time. And very small geographical locations is it like that, but for the most part, a lot of Southern California and Central California is very arid desert. It's hot all the time, and there's nothing really wrong with that. If you like it and you're a summer girl and you like the heat, that's your place. We don't like it. I don't like the heat. I don't really like the desert that much. And to be honest with you, we lived there our whole lives. I was born and raised in Southern California. I've done a lot of traveling, and I have always liked other places better than coming home. Coming home never felt good. It felt like the minute I got back, I wanted to go again. I feel as if we've always thrived in nature, specifically like rainforesty type settings where it's like this. Everything's cold and wet, and I love that shit. It's very fun. It makes me want to go outside and do things. I have this like weird opposite effect where if it is, sorry, I saw a really cool mushroom. If it is cold and raining outside, it makes me want to go do things. I want to go outside. I want to walk the dog. I want to go on a hike. I want to camp. If it's too hot or there's just a bunch of dirt and concrete around me, I just want to stay inside. I don't really care for much of it. So this has been quite a lifesaver for the mental health. And in case you're wondering what the move was, that was it. Anyway, Potato's pooping and I gotta clean it up. So talk to you later. This is what I mean. Like, everything looks like that. Just a magical forest, fairyland. Like, we're just in a neighborhood right now. And there's such magic everywhere. I love that stuff. There's always birds flapping about, talking to each other. There's a new thing now. Take Potato out for his evening walks before we go to bed. And in the neighborhood behind our apartment complex, there's these, I can't tell yet if they're a type of owl or a type of like mourning dove, because they sound kind of similar. There's two of them that will sit on opposing properties and just hoot at each other all night, and it sounds wickedly cool. I absolutely love it. I'm gonna go on a rant about how much I love this state. Something else I like is they're really huge into individualistic infrastructure. So in California, a lot of things are generalized. Everything's straight, a box, gray. It's very boring. Here, they have like old school gas lamp posts, cinder blocks, bricks, covered in moss. There's different wood structures, metal structures, brick structures. Everything's just so cool and rich. It's just, it looks charming and not boring. You probably can see like that lamppost right there. That's what I'm talking about. Or like that wood structure over there. Shit like that is just literally everywhere. It's awesome. Last thing I'll go over, and then I swear I will shut up about Washington, is that there's literally within 2 minutes, 5 minutes walking distance out of almost all neighborhoods are like little trails. They're not necessarily outdoorsy or like deep in the forest, but there's little pockets of forest left in between all of the housing tracts. And they have interconnecting trails between all of them from neighborhood to neighborhood. So to get from one area to another, you could take the trail through the small patch of forest. I'm gonna take you guys to one right now. It's just the coolest thing in the world because that did not exist where I'm from. Where I'm from, it's dangerous to walk anywhere by yourself. It wasn't like the slums, I'm not trying to say that, but it just, people were very reckless. There's a lot of people and they don't have a lot of care for other people around them. They were very like one-track minded, probably late to somewhere, speeding, and if you were to walk anywhere, just was never the safest thing to do. Here, you can walk anywhere, at least where we're located. It's very safe. Okay, this is what I mean. So we just walked out of the neighborhood, which was right there. As you can see, neighborhood. There's like a little trail that comes off to the side over here that Bubby's loves because there's always buns. So he has to be a little short-leashed. And it goes that way, which is a trail behind the houses that takes me back to where you just saw me walking. And then there's a trail this way. I love this little trail. It's literally like maybe 400 meters of walking. It's not a lot. Oh, he's all tangled up. 1 second. So sorry. But it's a place for him to just walk along. There's hardly ever anybody on this trail because it doesn't go anywhere. And it's just filled to the brim with these really tall, beautiful trees. Wait for this guy. This is like the Grand Master Chief. This guy all the way up there. And I love it here because it's like a cloud rainforest. The clouds come down super low and they'll like cover this layer. And you'll see the tops of the trees poke through, and then the wind will kick in, and you just see these massive trees just blowing in the wind, and it makes such a pretty sound. It's just so beautiful. Like, I'm able to walk 5 minutes outside of my house, and this is where we are. Potato's just roaming around in the forest. In the fall time, probably towards the end of summer, beginning of fall time, there's blackberry bramble everywhere. Just these bushes that just crawl all over everything. And you get ripe blackberries. And anywhere you find them. On the trails, in the forest, in like business complexes, they'll have blackberry bushes as like decor on the parking lots. Just pick the blackberries off and eat them. It's the coolest thing ever. I love shit like that. Anyway, It's raining. I'm gonna put the camera away so it doesn't get too damaged. But I don't even know if that was pointed at me that entire time. Potato's gonna hike his happy little butt away from me. And we'll talk to you guys a little bit later. I got some client work we're gonna go do. We have Saturday and Sunday check-ins for our athletes, and then we're most likely gonna get ready to go to the gym. It's an upper body day, and I'm gonna do my best to record that for y'all. And before I check out, I don't know if you guys can see how cool these are. There these. Oh, he found something. Oh my God. He is all tangled, dude. Pause. Anyway, I was gonna say, I don't know if you can see this, but these little branches that are hanging down with these droplets, and they kind of just look like crystal. Like this tree is nature's chandelier. Okay, whoa. We're gonna get the zoomies out. I'll talk to y'all later. Also, in case you guys were wondering, this is Potato. This is our little Nugget. Hi, Nugget. How you doing, bud? And we are left with 2 delightful looking plates of chicken. Y'all see that? Do y'all see that goodness? Oh my Lord. Okay, we're back from the gym, and Potato's been walked, and we are now setting up to do athlete check-ins. We do them on Saturday and Sundays. We split them up, so we're gonna do a quick little time lapse. It's very boring to watch. We basically go through everyone's check-in forms on the computer, and then we send them video responses. As it is the holidays, we're probably gonna give them a different kind of video response of how to navigate the holidays and to enjoy themselves. So enjoy the really fast-paced time lapse of what we enjoy. Coach Dave. Hi, Coach Dave.
Enjoy me.
Are you enjoying him?
Are you? Well, get with it. Oh, we're gonna get the montage. No, I'll get mad.
Because I have 7 followers. Yeah. Okay.
If you can't be real, then just don't be anything.
Oh, I didn't grab my Pepsi. ADHD is my
I probably shouldn't.
I was thinking for our Christmas video, we should kitty corner the couch again and have the tree in the background and like try to make it as festive looking as possible. We'll have cups of hot chocolate or something with marshmallows on them.
We could do that.
And try to.
Hopefully after this Christmas week things.
I'm sorry, if you see the couch moving, that's our cat.
What is that?
Okay, hopefully that is a decent angle. The closest to my face. Didn't really have a goal for today's video. Just kind of wanted to see what it'd be like to record different parts of the day and give you a little insight vlog slash this is what I eat in a day slash here's my gym workout slash here's the work we do. Obviously there will be more structure moving forward, but this is just to get me practice on editing vlog style videos so that you can kind of mess around with when to do workout strictly videos. We're working on something called Bodybuilding Bistro, which will be days of the week that we have really cool macro-friendly fun meals, and we'll track how to, or record how to track them, cook them, and all that good stuff, ingredients that you'll need, fun recipes, and then also just like day in the life. Eventually we're going to start doing some like outdoor camping stuff, being bodybuilders and bringing our foods and meal prep with us. Just want to make a whole spiel out of it. So I think blending all of those together is where the vlogs come in, because we do all of these things throughout each of our days. And then specific content will be like short form videos of just like workout sessions for that week or something like that. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope it's not too boring. The more comfortable that we get with talking to a camera, like it's people.
Wow.
I will be less awkward, I promise. But this is the second time I've ever recorded myself for a day's worth of stuff. So enjoy. I hope you get to see. I hope that's even pointed directly at her. Anyway.